Ever wondered what the car of the future will look like? I'm not talking about some far-off sci-fi fantasy. I'm talking about what you'll see in showrooms just a couple of years from now. Get ready, because by 2026, the world of automotive design is set for its biggest revolution yet, and it's all thanks to artificial intelligence. Welcome to Autoverse USA, and today, we're pulling back the curtain on the AI car designers that are already shaping the vehicles of tomorrow. For decades, designing a new car has been a meticulous, hands-on process. It starts with a spark of inspiration, followed by endless sketches, clay models that are sculpted and resculpted, and countless hours of wind tunnel testing. It's an art form that blends creativity with hardcore engineering, and it can take years to get from a concept on paper to a car on the road. But what if you could compress that entire process? What if you could explore thousands of design possibilities in the time it takes to drink your morning coffee? That's not a hypothetical question anymore. That's the reality AI is bringing to the table. So, how exactly does AI design a car? It's not about a robot with a pencil and a sketchbook. Instead, we're talking about something called generative design. Imagine you tell an AI program, I need a car chassis that's lightweight, extremely strong, can be 3D printed, and fits these specific engine and suspension points. You give it the rules, the constraints, and the goals. The AI then gets to work, but it doesn't just give you one option. It explores every possible solution, creating hundreds, even thousands, of designs that a human engineer might never even conceive of. The results are often these wild, organic, almost alien-looking structures. They look like something straight out of nature, because the AI has optimized them for pure performance and efficiency, stripping away every single gram of unnecessary material. We're already seeing this in action. Companies like General Motors have used generative design to create seat brackets that are 40% lighter and 20% stronger than their human-designed counterparts. Now, a lighter seat bracket might not sound like a huge deal, but when you apply that same logic to the entire vehicle, the chassis, the wheels, the suspension components, the weight savings add up fast. And in the world of electric vehicles, less weight means more range, which is the name of the game. Lighter cars are more agile, more efficient, and ultimately, more fun to drive. AI is essentially helping us build better, smarter cars from the bones out. But AI's role isn't just limited to the stuff you don't see. It's also revolutionizing the part we all fall in love with first, the exterior styling. Let's be honest, we buy cars with our hearts as much as our heads, and aesthetics are a huge part of that emotional connection. Car designers are now using AI tools as a sort of super-powered creative partner. They can feed an AI millions of images, everything from classic sports cars to modern architecture, to the patterns on a butterfly's wing. Then, they can give it a prompt, like show me a sleek, aerodynamic sports coupe inspired by a jet fighter and a manta ray. The AI processes this and generates a stream of visual concepts. Some might be too wild, some might be genius. The designer can then pick and choose elements they like, refine them, and feed them back into the system. It's a creative feedback loop that accelerates the brainstorming phase exponentially. It allows designers to break free from their own biases and explore visual languages they might never have discovered on their own. Think of it as having an entire design studio of tireless assistants who can visualize any idea you throw at them instantly. This doesn't replace the human designer. It empowers them, freeing them from the tedious parts of the job so they can focus on the big picture, the emotion, and the story the car tells. By 2026, we expect this collaboration to be the industry standard. The lead time for developing a new model will shrink dramatically. This means car companies can be more responsive to trends and customer desires. If a certain style suddenly becomes popular, they can develop and release a car that captures that zeitgeist in record time, instead of being 3 to 5 years behind the curve. This could lead to a burst of creativity and diversity in car design that we have unseen in decades. Instead of every SUV starting to look the same, we might see a new era of bold, distinctive vehicles hitting the market. Let's also talk about personalization. The holy grail for many car buyers is having a vehicle that feels uniquely theirs. Right now, customization is mostly limited to picking your paint color, wheel design, and interior trim from a preset menu. But AI opens the door to true, deep personalization. Imagine an online configurator where you don't just pick from options A, B, or C. Instead, you describe your style. I like minimalist design, but with aggressive, sporty lines. The AI could then generate a unique front grille, a custom body kit, or even a bespoke wheel design just for you, ensuring it meets all safety and performance standards. This level of customization, once reserved for the ultra-wealthy buying from bespoke coach builders, could become accessible to the mainstream market. Your next car might be designed, in part, by you. Of course, with any major technological shift, there are challenges and questions. A big one is, will all AI-designed cars end up looking the same? If every company is using similar algorithms optimized for the same things, like aerodynamics, will we lose the distinct brand identities that we know and love? You can tell a Porsche from a Ferrari, a Ford from a Chevrolet, just by its shape. The challenge for automakers will be to train their AI models on their own unique design heritage. A Mercedes-Benz AI should learn from a century of Mercedes design language, so that what it generates still feels, undeniably, like a Mercedes. The human touch, the guiding hand of the head of design, becomes more important than ever to curate the AI's output and ensure the brand's soul isn't lost in the algorithm. Another aspect is safety. AI can run millions of virtual crash test simulations before a single piece of metal is ever bent. It can analyze crash data and design structures that absorb and redirect impact forces in ways we've never seen before. By optimizing the very structure of the car for crash performance, AI-designed vehicles have the potential to be the safest we've ever driven. It's not just about making cars look cool. It's about using this incredible computing power to protect human lives. So, what's the final picture for 2026? We're looking at a future where cars are developed faster, with more creative freedom. They will be lighter, stronger, and more efficient, thanks to generative design optimizing their very skeletons. They will be styled with the help of AI that can generate endless inspiration, leading to potentially more daring and diverse aesthetics on our roads. And they will offer a level of personalization that was previously unimaginable. The role of the car designer won't be obsolete. Far from it, it will evolve. The designer of 2026 will be a conductor of an orchestra of algorithms, a creative director guiding a powerful new tool. They will be the ones with the vision, the taste, and the understanding of human emotion that no AI can replicate. The future of automotive aesthetics isn't about robots taking over. It's about a powerful new partnership between human creativity and artificial intelligence. And the results are going to be absolutely spectacular. The next car you fall in love with might just have an AI to thank for its beautiful lines. What do you think? Are you excited about AI-designed cars, or are you worried we'll lose the human touch? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Thanks for tuning in to Autoverse USA. If you enjoyed this look into the future, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next video. We'll see you on the next one.